A warm welcome to one and all. Today let's discuss about land disposal of solid waste. Myself Dr. V. Garvin Sharmila, Associate Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. First let's see about land disposal of solid waste. We know most of the land disposal options are highly implemented in various countries are uncontrolled dumping. That is, the dumping of waste as such without any treatment is the common method of disposal practice which we are adopting in various countries, mainly in the developing countries. These uncontrolled dumping may interfere the ecosystem and affects the human health as well as induces the environmental pollution, odor, evolution of odor, smokes, and the generation of the vectors. So, in order to avoid this, various types of disposal option has been evolved. First and foremost method is the uncontrolled dumping. In this, the proper site has been allocated to dispose or dump the waste without any interference with the environmental condition. So, this site is remained for a longer time and it may induces the health risk and also it may causes the environmental degradation too. So due to this adverse effect and due to this harmful condition of this open dumping of the waste, non-engineered disposal option has been considered as the one of the poor option for the proper management of the waste. Next is sanitary landfill. The sanitary landfill is a completely an engineered method of disposing the waste. In this, the waste proper location has been selected and the proper engineered structure has been modeled prior to the construction, and then it was utilized for the waste management process. Here, the operator must be provided with the proper knowledges and a skilled person must be required for proper running of the landfill. So the operator of the sanitary landfill can minimize the effect of the leachate, and also the gas production may occur during the anaerobic degradation and as well as the aerobic process which occur within the site of the landfill. So the proper preparation and the management of the gases as well as leachate must be considered while we are disposing the waste in the sanitary landfill option. So, but this option is very affordable and also it is adequately adequately placed in various area for managing the waste. The resource persons or the laborer which was working in the site must require the knowledge or the skill of operating the landfill is necessary. Next process is composting. The composting, as we already seen in detail in the previous section, the composting is a biological process in which the waste has been degraded by the microbial degradation and in the optimum temperature, pressure, pH, time, moisture content, and it get transformed into the humus like material called compost. This material is very useful to the environment and it is odor free and it is a stable product which can be utilized for the soil conditioner. So this composting process can be one of the best option for aerobic degradation of the waste product. The centralized composting plant requires skilled person and equipment for proper processing. So the small scale composting process must be effectively done at the household level itself. This may helpful in the increment in the public awareness regarding the process of managing the waste. Next is incineration. In this incineration, the waste has been burnt in a controlled manner within the temperature of 1200 to 1500 degrees Celsius. Due to this heat, the waste gets sterilized and sterilized and stabilized without any reduction, without any addition of any technically critical techniques, so that the volume will be reduced. So the waste, the material can be combusted, such as paper, plastic, get converted into carbon dioxide and the ashes through this process of incineration. This is one of the best option of disposal option to be followed for the inorganic material, and also the infrastructure and the skilled workforce is required for proper operation and the maintenance of the incineration plant. Next is the refuse derived fuels. In this refuse derived fuel, the waste are separated in the waste are separated individually and are banned as a fuel for the generation of proper waste management. So the various physical process which was highly utilized for the refuse derived fuel is the screening, size reduction, magnetic separation. Next is the gasification process. The gasification process is nothing, the burning of the carbonaceous material at a higher temperature, so that the gas formed in the form of carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water vapor, methane is considered to be a syngases which can be utilized as the fuel for further processing. And also the pyrolysis also same as that of the gasification, but in the case of gasification, partial combustion takes place. In the pyrolysis, complete thermal degradation of the carbonaceous material occur to form gases, liquid and the solid fraction without the presence of oxygen. The temperature usually takes place for the conversion of this thermal degradation processes 200 to 900 degrees Celsius. The product of pyrolysis is the gases which has higher calorific value of 20,000 joules per gram. Thank you.